Hi guys, welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak. We're in the Creole Village right now. Took a little bit of break from this game.
Before they start. In a survey, 91% of users wish they started sooner. So why wait? Talk to your doctor.
The effects of Botox may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. But if they happen right away, it's difficult to swallow and speak, breathe, body symptoms can be signs of a life-threatening condition. Side effects may include allergic reactions. Conditions and medications including toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
Here's why you should switch from Google to DuckDuckGo on all your devices. It comes with a built-in search engine like Google, but it's searches. And DuckDuckGo lets you browse like Chrome without cookies and creepy ads that follow you around from Google and other companies. And there's no catch. It's free. We make money from ads if they don't follow you around. Join the millions of people taking back their privacy by downloading DuckDuckGo on all your devices today.
This is not
Oh, bicycle theft. That's right. Okay.
May 26, 2016. Get a report from the Stansberry research experts saying, for NVIDIA, its steady growth comes from the gaming sector. Its breakout automotive driver assistance technology. When machines begin learning for themselves, it will be a watershed. These artificial brains will bring huge profits to early investors. Our members get research like this every day and have seen phenomenal results.
I want to double my money on something here today. Take my $40,000 from
I paid $6,000.
Stansberry is research. Stansberry Research is world market leader. Visit StansberryMarketResearch.com for more how to benefit for today and hear our experts' next big prediction.
Don't buy Viagra or Cialis anywhere.
Should be safe for now.
Ever since I downloaded the free STV app, I can't stop watching. All of my fingertips, all for free.
Nice work.
Do you see something?
Loose entertainment. All got some.
Let's keep moving ahead.
The program helped me a lot because
That looks like a nice
I
chest.
met other kids who were going through the same struggles as me. So I was able to relate and find somewhere where I could fit in. Thanks to the support of United Way, I'm able to achieve my dreams and become a doctor in the future.
Let's get to work. So, what's the verdict? Find anything strange?
Nope, nothing that fit the hunter's description anyway. Let's try searching around just a little more.
If you're breaking overnight, a military judge has reportedly ruled that the pay agreement between the U.S. government and the accused in line with the 9/11 from two suspected sources are both valid and enforceable. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin announced the deal back in August, but the judge says he acted too late. So three men now will now be able to avoid the death penalty By entering guilty pleas in exchange for life in prison, they must plead guilty to all charges, including the murders of nearly 3,000 people who died on 9/11.
You picked the wrong guy to
To wind
fight.
down all his criminal cases against President-elect Trump before his inauguration in January. Jim Baker with all the details he attempted.
Well, this sucks.
We didn't expect this result, but we are prepared to respond to this result. And my office has been preparing for several months, because we've been here before. We faced this challenge before, and we used the rule of law to fight back. And we are
You picked the wrong guy
to
to
fight
fight.
back once again. In California, leaders are also vowing to face off with the Trump administration. Governor Gavin Newsom saying California will seek to work with the incoming president, but let there be no mistake. We need to see whether it fits the proclamation to the federal constitution and uphold the rule of law. Also significant, President-elect Trump is expected in the reform again, but it is a safe consistent remaining in his false denying business sector.
I think the president really is going to have these cases are not going forward, federal cases, state cases against the president. So I think it's really a question of how these governments, the federal government, the Justice Department, are dismantling.
Activating skill.
Jamie Trapasky is a constitutional law attorney, former federal prosecutor, joins me now. Jamie did a really good synopsis of what's going on. Let's talk about the federal cases. We have documents, we have a lot of interviews. Jamie mentioned that DOJ long-standing policy is sitting there for the federal prosecutors. That's what he's winding down Jack Smith's case. Describe what a wind down Jack
Activating
Smith's
skill. Should be safe for now.
Nice job, Anya.
And every prosecutor has discretion about what cases they bring forward. These cases, because of law, they're not cases that have discretion about any prior precedent. They're never before seen in institutions of criminal law. So in terms of winding down these cases, they essentially can dismiss them really at any time. Or obviously when Donald Trump takes office, he will dismiss the cases and summarily fire Jack Smith. So there's many different ways that the cases could end. They're not going to trial anytime soon, even if some have them off. But at this point, I kind of agree that they need to conclude it.
So the takeaway on the federal cases, they're done. Finito. Over. That creates a New York state court case. All court focus now goes there. This is the Menendez case. There's not a single second less than
Well, that also is complicated because of the Supreme Court ruling regarding immunity. So essentially, there is sentencing scheduled, but before that can be received, judges are expected to rule on whether that
Let's
case
keep moving ahead.
tainted by the immunity ruling, meaning that they allowed in individuals after the that case before essentially have to be reversed in the last trial.
You picked the wrong guy to
That
fight.
the Supreme Court to determine whether the immunity is for all intents and purposes, again, that case would also be dismissed. So it doesn't have to be. If there is any adverse ruling, it's immediately appealable, meaning that if Judge McCon says to the immunity case,
Activating skill.
and that case summarily, that would be essentially appealed anyway, and then the court, I guess, it could sentence him at some point to jail time against something that was immediately appealable and probably stayed pending a decision by the higher court. So for all practical purposes, I don't think it's going to bear. The question think how far these people will continue to push these cases.
There's also the logic of all this. You find me
Activating
one
skill.
NYPD officer, Department of Corrections officer, the New York State Police. That's going to basically put Donald Trump in handcuffs. There are zero. Not one of these going to do it. The ramifications of that would be massive. So I think that's another logic aspect of it. Let's get down to Georgia, the Georgia election in the favorite states. Is this going to benefit?
Of course, with state cases, the president doesn't have to go to the side to have the attorney general essentially end their cases. But the Georgia case, again, has so many significant legal issues that are still up on the field that even if Trump had lost, that case would still not be heading to trial anytime soon. So I think that the case still has a chance to be overturned essentially by the appellate court, but even if it's not, it eventually will have significant problems getting reviewed by the Supreme Court anyway. So it won't proceed while he's in office. For all intents and purposes, it is also basically dead in the water.
I want you to write a headline for this entire segment. Is lawfare dead?
Well, I would hope so. I think that it's the people involved. And when we talk about lawfare, again, we're talking about the use of the legal system against the political opponent. So critically, Democrats are saying the fact that they're going to do that.
Now to the media. The American people have given up on democracy.
Uneducated white women, that's my understanding.
John campaign season and Joe Concha. We're next.
So she said, what is justice? And yes, it's this compassion that inspires me. Today, we have power to
Praise
choose how
Alicia and the flames.
as a wise friend, here's the message. We advocate for better health, financial security, and stronger communities. Join us.
Remember that time when I got we can reduce our IBAX by 20 less. Article 61 basically for them. All you have to do is
Looks like a check. Good work, guys. We all in one piece?
Visit parkthemen.com. Use the promo code POWERSTREAM to receive 25% off plus free shipping every day. www.parkthemen.com. Because seeing is believing. Like this time, the way bodies start smelling, we can make it sometimes even walk can be difficult. That's why I want to tell you about Swell Normal is America's #1 natural supplement. Fitness ways, and other types of ingredients. So get back to the things that you love. Order Swell Normal for a value
Do they have like this? We have. John.
I'm trying to find something you can afford.
Fortunately, in only a few minutes, select Lockdown John a $500,000 policy for only $29 a month. And select Ann a $500,000 policy for only $21 a month. Calm down and get the insurance your family can afford. Select Corp. We shop. You save.
The smarter, faster, and smoother way to fill it up with air. Bullseye Pro is equipped with a rechargeable lithium-ion power plant. So fast, so strong, and so convenient. It's like putting the power of an air compressor in the palm of your hand. You can afford all 4 cars of your car on a single charge, or in 4 separate hours of practice. Bullseye Pro is so fast, even as a built-in digital sensor with gauges and automatic response
Looks like a chest.
18 seats. direction of America first and making America great again. So already I'm going to tell you this. So the American 2020 President from fucking major games and supporting them key voting blocks, particularly among Latino and minority voters. According to our own property analysis, season of 2 with women, of 3 with men, of 6 with non-college educated voters, of 6
Shit.
with Hispanic voters, of 7 with black voters, and of 10 with young voters. Take a look at these numbers as well when it comes to particular regions of the country. Starr County, Texas, where the population is 97% Hispanic, like plus 9 for Trump. And for California, is 37% plus 4%. Sunny County, New Jersey, is 45% Hispanic,
Cool.
plus 9%. This population, 56% Hispanic, and Trump was up 7 points. How do you explain these things? Because Democrats have repeatedly said that they will be not about these results.
All you on, yes.
They all tell you that our campaign was not shocked by these results. President Trump put in the hard work and really focused every single day on issues that matter most to voters. Again, we knew that was in place, especially for example in my community, the Hispanic community, inflation.
I need to heal up
It
soon.
was securing the border seemed to shock everyone. But Hispanics support President Trump's plan to secure the border and of course bringing down crime and safety at the beginning. Restoring
Hit 'em fast, Barry.
President Trump gave voters up to full years and had a record to run on that we could point to and say, we were better off when I was in the White House, and Kamala Harris broke it. I can return and I can fix it. We saw that voters overwhelmingly supported President Trump. As you mentioned, we saw historic gains all throughout the country, regardless of the voters, regardless of the voting bloc. I'll mention as well in Dearborn, Michigan, the president winning a majority vote. So again, it's an incredibly impressive day. We saw an incredibly impressive night, and we saw the president really unite the country, and that's his mission going forward: uniting the country, rolling up his sleeves, and getting back to work for the Danielle, really quickly before you let you go, President Biden about Trump's White House yesterday. What's that meeting like, and when will that take place? Well, as we heard yesterday, not only did Kamala Harris congratulate President Trump and talk about the things that so did President Biden. And so I think that will happen in short order. I know that President Trump, as I mentioned, is ready to get ready to go on top of the core issues for the American people. And so I know that Linda McMahon and Howard Lutnick are co-chairs of the president's transition team, are working on putting proposals together and individuals together for the president to select from so that, again, we can get to work. We are so excited, so ready to honor the will of the American people and really get to implementing that American first. No rest for the weary. The work continues. Danielle Alvarez, thank you so much for joining us.
Stop calling me. This is your last warning.
Hear me some of that reaction. I'm profoundly disturbed. I'm worried about mass deportation and internment camps. What we did not have is white women.
This is your last warning.
Right, for Donald Trump, uneducated white women, it's my understanding. These guys on the other side inevitably start picking off individual journalists, individual publishers, individual news organizations to try ultimately to turn us all into some American accented version of quality. And I wonder if the American people have given up on democracy. I'd like to know what that says about us as a country. Jeff Fox is a Fox News contributor. He drives me out. Joe, admittedly, I spent watching the live from start to finish. I was on Twitter, I was on X, I was on This has been the bestest week ever. To watch television in general, especially when you watch places like The View, talking about how Donald Trump people in internment, journalists arrested. And look, he's never been president before, so we don't know what's right. He was president 2017, 18, 19, 20, and none of this happened. All the things they're predicting will happen did not happen. Look, let me say this. I don't want to downplay this, but look at what happened. You saw Donald Trump on places like Joe Rogan's podcast, and that interview that went up
3 hours has been viewed over 90 million times, right? And top writers refuse to go on a place like that. She'll go to CNN or MSNBC and do a softball review, and apparently that didn't help her very much. So this reaction we're going to see now.
That looks like a nice chest.
And no one's listening anymore. We call a guy a fascist, Hitler, garbage for the last 9, 10 years, and after a while, like you read your things, the more you find bullshit, the more you fall.
Huh? Looks like a chest.
From what just transpired, where if you remember when we criticized the American people, Donald Trump has already won a popular vote. A majority of the American people want him as president, but they're not going to support their side.
And what can you learn on the educated white women, right? And when you hear things like that, you're insulting so many of your potential viewers or people sitting there. 37% of people in this country have a college degree, meaning the other 63% don't. So when you talk about these uneducated people voting for Donald Trump, that's a big chunk of the country, and that's why places like the you're going to see that leadership. Once we get off the sugar high at the election, next year, non-election year, drops 30-40%. And I hate to say it because it's tough to get through business. You're going to see a lot of job losses and consolidation as a result of this kind of coverage because, again, no one's listening.
Yeah, and that's why that moderate Democrat from New York, Richie Torres, he's talking about the ivory tower. Get out of the ivory tower. And that's exactly what they're continuing to do today.
So what happens next? November 7th is today. But from now until inauguration day, what does the media do? Exactly what we've seen over the last 24 hours. They will talk about how Donald Trump's tariffs are going to cause an economic collapse in this country, how Donald Trump's going to end democracy by doing things he's never done before, and the American public is just going to shrug their shoulders and laugh about it. But that's just Joe Biden whisper. I apologize. Is this Joe Biden's birthday too? No. Somebody else sit next to me. Should be. Right now, we're getting Thank you. Journals and Chronicles saying, bye, Bidenomics, says the Trump economy boom. Oh, I'm pretty old.
Right, that's all down to Tony. He's going to break it down. Get that coming up next. Have you also checked the release? See?
What movie? Almost 35 pounds. And some lost over 46 pounds.
And I'm keeping weight off.
I'm reducing my risk. And Govi is the only way to reduce such as death, heart disease, adults with heart disease, and obesity. Don't use Wegovy with semaglutide or GLP-1 medicines or in children under 12. Don't take if you or your family have OTC, MEN2, or are allergic to it. Tell your prescriber if you are breastfeeding, pregnant, or planning. Stop taking it. Get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, or any of these allergic reactions. Serious side effects may include pancreas inflammation and gallbladder problems. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines to treat diabetes. Call your prescriber about vision changes, if you feel your heart racing while you rest, or if you have mental changes. Depression or thoughts of suicide may occur. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, stomach pain, flu or upset, headache, feeling tired, dizzy or bloated, gas, and heartburn. Some side effects lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems.
With Wegovy,
How do you feel weight?
I'm keeping it off.
Lowering risk. Check your coverage before talking to your prescriber about Wegovy. Most men over 40 look into the mirror and see this. when they could be seeing this. Most men over 40 look into the mirror and see this. When they could be seeing this. Most men over 40 look into the mirror and see this. When they could be using this. Particle 601 face cream for men. First of its kind anti-aging cream designed specifically for men. Fights eyebash, dark spots, and wrinkles. Visit particlemen.com. Use the promo code on your screen to receive 25% off your entire order. Plus, we've got free shipping, 30-day money-back guarantee. www.particlemen.com. Because seeing is believing.
It's assignments. Responding to the election results.
Oh, the day's work.
Keys back to President-elect Trump. Jesse breaks it down tonight on Volcom.
Don't buy Viagra or Cialis anywhere, but
Get together with friends and family. Remember to ride. Reduce impaired driving. Because ride starts with you. It starts with a designated driver. In the kitchen, you offer guests non-alcoholic drinks. When you call a friend to come and pick you up. And at the corner when you catch the last bus. In the driveway with a simple please, or in the living room. You decide to overnight. However you drive, thanks for doing your part to keep our roads safe. A message from Ride the Live Drive Zone.
I get a little crazy. You're at the wrong place at the wrong time. We must we might go.
The markets are set to open in just a few hours after the Dow had a major surge following Trump's victory, and investors are waving goodbye to light it up.
Cheryl Casoni from our sister Fox Business here with the details. Cheryl, this was wild to watch in real time.
Well, look, as I've said to you guys so many times over the last 2 years, we've really been talking about this, that you want to follow the money. And investors, the businesses, especially small businesses, that really spoke out in our election on Tuesday, knew that and saw in real time that higher taxes, more regulations, that's a small business problem. And you also saw higher interest rates. Think about this. Your auto loan was higher. Your mortgage payment doubled under the Biden administration. And all those things came to roost. A lot of us covered this morning, and it's really like the Wall Street Journal editorial. This is the editorial board. Here's part of what they write about why the market went up and what this means. Investors bid bye-bye by now. So overall, wages have been lower. They were continually weaker and slower. Inflation has jumped and wages have to keep up. And that, the bottom 40% of income earners out there, only 8% bought vehicles. I mean, there's just so much in there. But anyway, but let's look at the markets. Okay, so the Dow jumped yesterday over 1,500 points. It was a record high. And then also some stocks that we watched. Particularly, this was interesting. This is Donald Trump. This is DJT, and this is the Technology Group, which owns Truth Social. Yesterday.
Gotta keep this up.
Play out in a whole
Rank up.
His ownership of it might change when he's president. I'll give it another name. But look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin hit a record high, 76,262 after his victory. Now, let's talk about how much money was spent on his campaign. This was a multi-million dollar election season.
Pretty generous.
$15.9 billion was spent on the general election, guys. $5.5 billion was spent on the presidential race. The congressional race was $10.3 billion. Yes. It was one. I've never seen money like this spent, and it wasn't just that it was boots on the ground, which obviously we're seeing now came to fruition in a positive way for the Trump campaign, but it was also all that money that was spent on
Cool.
media advertising, the influencing on the Harris side, and there's a lot to digest, and we're still kind of going through the numbers. But I'm
Take as long as you need.
about this. And I'm sure that a lot of people are.
I'll be waiting for you.
Over the course of this campaign, that is money not well spent because they were so frustrated with those state voters. And then there are things that really impacted President-elect Trump in a positive way that didn't cost anything, like going on podcasts.
Take as long as you need.
I think that there is going to be
I'll be waiting for you.
look at where money was spent for 4 years from now, and take a lot of lessons from it. I think too, also, Todd, and you know, talk about this as well. If you join us on Fox Business or Celebration, I think that the Democrats didn't listen to what was being said was, we are struggling, our businesses are struggling, our eggs are 160% higher, all these things, and they didn't address that. And I think that's the
Have to show off at this point. That's all over the next 3 hours when I'm joining you. That was a pretty good club. I talked to people yesterday. Real people, we talk about oftentimes just the media.
You guys hear that?
The real people have
Sounds like whistling? I think it's coming from northwest of here.
Pennsylvania in fracking because Trump won. It's a binary decision. I will have a job and will be able to support my family, or I won't. When you go into the voting booth and you're faced with an existential threat to your survival, you're going to vote one way that says, I'm going to protect your way of life, and you're not going to vote for the person who says they're not.
I also saw a lot of the down ballot. In California, again, I know we've been so quickly, but this is what happens with so much, so many lower down ballot stories, but really, sad enough who wants to be sick. All right, and now they come to school with hotel. Thank you so much. We're having a really key outbreak in Pennsylvania, and it could be what keeps them in the majority. Why is everyone
I got $30 and I got my payments coming in. So I have money. Just spot me a gizmo and I'll pay you on Friday. Or Friday. Friday's good. Friday's really good. It's going to be a great day.
His father was decisive win and the dramatic win shift seen all across the country. Looks like it's going to pick up all the battleground states. Plus, as Republicans look to maintain House control, Pennsylvania Congressman-elect Rob Bresnan is going to join the show after flipping a key district out there in Pennsylvania. And Montana Senator-elect Tim Sheehy on what the future of America looks like under Donald Trump. And also, a Republican-controlled Senate as well. Plus, out there on the West Coast, California voters reject progressive soft-on-crime policies, ousting LA's DA George Gascon, the guy screaming left, and especially the guy who replaced him, the guy screaming right. So we have a busy 3 hours kicked off 12 minutes and 6 seconds from right now, right here on the channel you trust for your morning news. Time to call you back in a couple. You're watching Fox and Friends first, live from New York City.
Here's why you switch from Google to DuckDuckGo on all your devices. DuckDuckGo comes with a built-in search engine like Google, but private and doesn't spy on your searches. And DuckDuckGo lets you browse like Chrome, but lots of reasons with the ads spying you around from Google. It's free. So if you have privacy, DuckDuckGo. Join the millions of people taking back their privacy by downloading DuckDuckGo on all your devices today. My moderate to severe psoriasis held me back. Now I'm skin routine all day with clear skin. It's achieve 100% clear skin in 4 months. And most people will stay even 5 years. Sky Routine is just 4 months a year after you started it. Injection restrictions have vaccine or plan to.
Well,
Because of your overwhelming support, our 1488 My Pillow has been one of the biggest sales in My Pillow history. I couldn't think of a better way to say thank you.
Hello.
Instead of wholesale pricing, this guys, get a classic standard My Pillow for only $14.88. Upgrade my queen size, just $18.88. King size, only $1 more. Get my body pillows for only $29.88. And really, multi-use My Pillows for only $9.88. It's time to stock up your Christmas gifts for everyone on your list. Go to mypillow.com or call the
so long.
promo code to take advantage, including my classic standard My Pillows only $14.88. But that's not all. I'm so confident you're gonna love her. Then I'm gonna extend my $800 back here in 2025. $75 ship, absolutely free.
This is not Stanford. Imagine it's May 26, 2016.
how long have you been standing there?
Experts saying, for NVIDIA, comes from the gaming sector, and its breakout opportunity is a brand new market, automotive driver assistance technology. When machines begin learning for themselves,
I'd hardly call myself a master, but your praise is most appreciated.
profits for investment.
I recognize you. You're the dashing heroes from Edith who saved us from those vicious wolves. Indeed, I had a front row seat to the performance, and what a marvelous performance it was.
Stansberry Research's daily market e-letter is free. This is Stansberry Market.
By the way, my name is Melchior.
Today,
I am but a humble traveling bohemian, a lone wanderer of the world whose only compass is his heart. My heart guided me to a bus at the Mesodon port, and it took me all the way through the capital before stopping here.
It won't be hard to find a skilled pro to fix this leak, but before I started Angie's list, different story.
Alas, it does not put food on the table. I must stop for work on occasion to keep my howling stomach at bay. I do not have the luxury of purchasing first-class vehicles like yours. I envy you, my spiky-haired friend.
Hire high-quality certified pros at ENG.com.
Hey America, are you ready? The 2024 Fox Nation Patriot Awards. Be part of this year's celebration. Live in New York. Tickets are available now. Go to foxnation.com/Patriot Awards. The Biden administration reportedly bracing for a migrant surge at our southern border before Trump takes office in January. According to NBC, smugglers are warning would-be migrants to have until January to get into the U.S. before Trump locks down the border with, quote, extreme security. Even before the election, the Senior Border Patrol and ICE officials reportedly raised concern to the DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas about whether the agencies could handle a potential surge if Trump won. Trump has promised to reverse Biden's open border policies and continue building the border wall, starting in his first administration. Fort Bend, Pennsylvania, ran one of the biggest pickups for President-elect Trump. I spent yesterday talking to Pennsylvania voters about why they rejected Kamala Harris's agenda. Kamala was flip-flopping on Friday, in part after the state of Pennsylvania. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no doubt. No doubt. You can't say you're going to ban one down and then realize you've got a lot of people who swing the vote. And, yeah, we go through a lot. What does Trump's win mean for the economy here in central Pennsylvania? It's going to boom. It's going to be 3 words for you. Drill, baby, drill.
Agenda is also being blamed for dragging down incumbent Democrats in some of Pennsylvania's biggest House races. Democrat Congresswoman Susan Wiles just conceded to Republican Ron McKenzie in a tight race decided by just 1 point. Ron McKenzie is a congressman-elect from Pennsylvania's 7th district who joined us before the race and is joining us now after his victory, right? Congratulations to you. So, tell us what Tuesday was like for you, seeing Donald Trump win the state, and then also seeing yourself win your tightly watched congressional race.
Yeah, thank you for having me back on, and it feels great to be after Election Day. I can breathe a little bit easier. It was a long, arduous campaign, hard fought on both sides, but ultimately the message that we were talking about for the past year and a half about change, improving our economy, securing our border, bringing peace back to the world, that resonated with people right here in our community that were tired of the failed policies coming out of Washington, D.C., and so I'm grateful that they were rewarded me with their votes.
How closely are you watching these other House races? Because the majority is still in Jeff Ball right now.
Yeah, you know, the way that the maps are drawn all across the country now make the U.S. House very evenly divided. So even in wave years like this, where we had a president winning across the board, all of the swing states, there are still these competitive seats in blue states like New York and California that maybe don't follow the national trends. And so it's going to be extremely close. The Republicans will have the U.S. House majority when all is said and done. But it's going to be a shift of, you know, just a couple seats one way or the other. I'm looking forward to getting there. Actually have the House, the Senate, and the presidency lined up. We have an agenda in place, and now we actually know we need to go and pass real results to help the American people.
I'm looking forward to seeing all the official results roll in. So what do you think the next 4 years are going to be like? Donald Trump has a lot of day one agendas. The Democrats are already preparing to fight back to the man.
Yeah, you know, which is unfortunate because the American people have spoken. They said that they want an improved economy, they want to bring down inflation. That means ending the massive and reckless spending that's coming out of Washington, D.C. To help them right now, we need to provide real tax relief. So that's going to be something that's on the very early agenda. The other thing that was a big issue in this campaign was border security. And Democrats were called out, my opponent was called out, we took her to task for it, for voting against border funding 10 different times. During the course of the campaign, she realized that was a problem for her, so she kind of changed course and said, oh no, she was in favor of the bipartisan border bill. She didn't mention all of the terrible things that were in that bill, including allowing illegal immigrants to come into the country for a year with no procedures, no vetting. So what I look at, though, is on the campaign trail, Republicans and Democrats were talking about border security, talking about funding a wall. Well, I think we should actually go out and do those things that the American people voted for. So for me, it's beyond impossible. If that's where the agreement is, let's get that done. Help America secure our country and move forward from there.
How do you think David Cormack is taken up in the Senate?
Yeah, that's an extremely close race. He ran a great campaign here in Pennsylvania. I know there are roughly maybe 20 or 30,000 votes separating the two of them. I've heard conflicting opinions on if there are enough outstanding ballots to actually change that outcome. But I think he ran a great campaign. I think he's in a great position to win. And now we do need to fight to make sure that only legal votes are voted, that there's nothing going on behind the scenes. I'm confident that they have the operation in place to actually execute on that, make sure that the campaign is fair and free. And I think hopefully we'll see a senator elect in David Cormack here. It'd be great for Pennsylvania.
So quickly here, in case any of your constituents are watching, who hope they are, you're going to be a freshman going into Washington, D.C. There's going to be a learning curve. So how do you deal with that at any community who you want to be on?
Yeah, you know, as a state representative, that was one thing that I talked about on the campaign. I do have that legislative experience. Obviously, it's a whole different world in a number of ways in Washington, D.C., but I'm going to rely and focus on the things that I was leading on during the state house representative. So things like workforce development and financial services reform, and then also I actually passed legislation through the House here in Pennsylvania to expand E-Verify and crack down on the hiring of illegal immigrants in some industries. So a lot of these issues are both state and federal nowadays. That gives me a great set of knowledge and experiences that I can go to and start hitting the ground running on day one on all those topics. So looking forward to the committees that I get assigned to in a couple weeks. We actually have freshman orientation, as they call it, coming up next week. So we're going to be back to school. Yeah, we got a couple weeks left.
State Representative to a Congressman-elect Mackenzie, thank you so much for joining us, and congratulations to you.
Thank you again for having me.
You're very welcome.
Chick, you said I've been so busy, we both forgot that it was always birthday. You know who did it for that? The producers.
Is it something for me to demand that everybody go to the Daybreak and vote for my birthday every 4 years? Thank you guys for the birthday wishes. We appreciate you.
Why, hello.
President-elect Trump already getting to work as reports are swirling. A clue could be on his cabinet. We're going to ask his son, Don Jr. about that.
If you can drop out of school, you'll enjoy this one. Plus, Democrats immediately start the blame game. Ingrid Sanders says the party, the Democrats, left the working class behind, and that's why she lost. Okay, good. And Fox News Orton accused Mastermind of 9/11, the other terrorists too. I played to have plea deals reinstated. Families of the victims signed off. Fox and Friends starts right now. Let's get started. President Donald Trump securing another battleground victory as the blue wall state of Michigan goes red. So Trump is the nighttime talking about plans for his second term.
Evolution has been what's this spring. Look at that.
Hey guys, before you with Michigan being called for Trump yesterday, now Trump has broken down the blue wall. He's got all three of the blue wall states, just over 300 electoral votes now. We saw Arizona and Nevada elect colonies and transition teams already getting underway. Here's what they're saying, quote, in the days and weeks ahead, President Trump will be selecting personnel to serve our nation under his leadership and enact policies that make the lives of Americans affordable, safe, and secure. Now, here's some of the names being tossed around according to the Washington Post for these cabinet positions. For Chief of Staff, Susie Wiles, Brooke Rollins, for Secretary of Treasury, John Paulson, Scott Sessions, Secretary of State, Rick Grinnell, Marco Rubio, Secretary of Defense, Senator Tom Cotton, more on him in a second. Some other names being tossed around for other positions, Doug Burgum, Vivek Ramaswamy, Elon Musk, and then obviously RFK Jr. Here's what Trump Senior Advisor Jason Miller had to say about all that last night.
He knows exactly what he wants to do. He knows many of the people that he wants to bring with him. And some of these issues can't wait until he gets sworn in. Obviously, we have what's happening with the southern border. There are different things that President Trump can do simply by being the president-elect.
And even though Tom Cotton's name is being tossed around, it's politely declining any opportunity to have a cabinet position until Axios reportedly prefers to stay in the Senate, where he plans to run for a leadership position in the Senate, the number 3 position, guys. What's in the back of the
Yeah, Bill Malusian live there on a balcony in West Palm Beach. You know, it's interesting, depending on what the newspaper is or the news source, they have different lists of people who are vying for things. For instance, yesterday we told you that according to Punchbowl, it sounds like Mike Pompeo is angling to be Secretary of Defense, which would be interesting. Washington Post, which came out about an hour ago, says that Marco Rubio and Rick Grinnell are under consideration for Secretary of State. And what's interesting, you know, the margin of the majority in the House. We don't know if the Republicans are going to be in the majority, but at least is angling for a job, U.S. ambassador to the United Nations. But if it's just a very slim majority for Republicans in the House, they got to keep her in the House. So she will hit a brick wall because it's a child who's going to sense that that's going to be a contested seat. It's going to be hard for her to. It's not that. It's just a big number. Because if the Republicans only have 1 or 2 vote majority in the House, it's like we need to have a special election just for it, unless they thought you could maintain that. When they have a special election just for the mayor.
First seat, or would a governor,
did say that it would be his honor to step at the end of the soundbite who was being entered. He said, let's just enjoy the day, because we just found out the election results, but it would be an honor. I found it interesting that the transition team has been working together since August. They've been preparing the next administration. And Donald Trump, remember he said, is there anything you were going to do differently? And he said, I would be more careful, something like that. Yeah, I
think that's going to be a good thing. There's a lot of people that keep hearing or being considered, but I really think it's tighter than we know. I know there's a lot of myths going out there that think it's going to be
tighter meaning.
I think there's a tighter knit circle when it comes to the picks of the diversity. There's a lot of people that feel like it's publicly, but then there's rumors. Just like it was when it came down to who was going to pick for the vice president. We know not always going to play a dominant role. But you have been public about it. John Radcliffe's going to play a major role too. Carolina 11.
I think that guy Scott Jennings over on CNN. That guy should be press secretary. He's taking the fire every day. Chris Savita, maybe Stephen Miller, absolutely. I also think, they're going to get Matt Whitaker, I think, over here. I think the Governor Jeff Brandy's name has been brought up. I also think this. I think people, especially on the channels, are saying he just wants people that are going to do what he wants to do. Not really. He wants people that wants to gain. If he doesn't follow the decisions, don't do what Madison Clever did. He tried to do the big forward to the decisions of the country, which was contradictory to what the first term was.
A lot of our leaders, Prime Minister, the Saudi Crown Prince, French the Indian Prime Minister, the South African President, Biden talked about
MBS. I think that's a signal. Right, because they got plenty of, we call this a pariah nation. They told the weekly rebels, we're on the terror watch list. And then you went over to Iran and said, can we get back into the nuclear deal? So they were kind of looking forward to a president that understands as imperfect as that regime is, they're not the enemy of the U.S. So yesterday, the President spoke to Joe Biden, and Joe Biden in the White House, even though Trump was there before, said, let's get this going. So it was smooth, and that's what's smooth exactly. He also spoke to Kamala Harris, and the Trump team put out a very nice statement about the affectionate and polite and cordial call she had with the incoming president. Meanwhile, yesterday afternoon, late in the afternoon, there she is at her alma mater, Howard University, in the District of Columbia. And what's interesting is that she does concede.
They both go in the washroom. They can pick and choose.
Apparently, she doesn't realize that America voted on this year's and Americans said, not this year.
But to the Constitution of the United States. And loyalty to our conscience and to our God. My allegiance to all three is why I am here to say, while I concede this election, I do not concede the fights that fuel this campaign.
We showed the president that put out a nice statement about the phone call. It was gracious in his statement. And then she goes out there and essentially have this rallying call to continue the fight, even though the country, through the popular vote as well as the electoral, totally rejected everything that they stand for. And so, I mean, it's not just her. I was looking at all the different networks and all the stuff that's going on here. I guess they're still in the hands right now. There's still some time to turn this around and say, hey, they need to change the party, listen to the American public, and regroup.
I talked to her yesterday, and they were like, did you watch her professional speech? I thought that I thought she did a beautiful job. If she was doing that, we would maybe voted for her. And I watched it, and I was like, wait, did we watch the same professional speech? I didn't think I was kind of.
I think she was probably voted for.
Maybe so, but she said, I don't concede the fight. Really? You're going to continue this? Enough already. This is one of the reasons people voted for that. Because they're tired of what else has to do with it.
See how you
when she leaves the Oval Office or vice president, she's not a strong candidate. Did you know the issue was known as lazy, hard to work with, and we saw that play out. And then she tried the shortcut to get there. I give her credit for having loyalty to President Biden, but a lot of people say, why can't loyalty to President Biden? She should have left the Biden. Just as many projected and predicted, the knives are out. David Clark went down and says, look, I'm proud of what we did, but I was under to behold the big power of a shot of right. I mean, you have this over and over again. Our gender was not popular.
Lydia, the lady that worked for her, I don't know her last name, but she was on some of the shows yesterday. I was proud to be honest. She was so honest about this is what we did wrong. This is what we should have done better.
Right.
Sorry.
Richard Torres in New York. He took aim at his own party. He said the sights of defeat were staring at us the whole time. We're simply in denial about it. This guy in New York also was pro-Israel. In the middle of all the protests around.
I think one thing they have to evaluate as well is it wasn't just a candidate problem. It's a message problem. They're not speaking to every single multicultural group that they once had, rejected them. I was getting some numbers of the XCOM in my home state of Texas. About 34% of black males are voting for Democrats. This is astronomical.
The Democrat brand, it's broken. It is broken.
Can you believe how well he did in New York?
I know. In Pennsylvania, post-election political drama playing out in Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and the matchup between incumbent Senator Bob Casey and Republican Dave McCormick is still, as you can see right there, not too close to call.
We all knew this morning the Philly DNC chairman is torching the Harris campaign.
Let me just say this. McCormick won. Casey's in denial. There is no path to winning. Brian Yannis is live in Philadelphia.
Good morning, guys. The Democratic campaign and infighting here in Pennsylvania is heating up after Vice President Kamala Harris turned out fewer votes in Philadelphia. As of now, with 99% of the vote counted, than President Biden and former Secretary Hillary Clinton. We spoke to Philadelphia's Democratic Party Chair Bob Brady, who blames the Harris campaign.
The national campaign, nothing, zero. They had no respect, they had no coordination. I never even had a conversation with them. They didn't even do the right thing as far as giving us the resources that we need, and they want to blame us. And now I understand somebody in her kid was blaming Joe Biden. Can you imagine blaming Joe Biden for her loss? She lost even.
Based on your experience in Philadelphia, do you think that it is indicative of how this campaign was run nationwide?
It kind of seems that way, huh? I mentioned a caller candidate. They didn't do anything. They didn't give them any respect. They were spitting out for signs. They didn't get it to the last minute.
While the Harris campaign lashing out, releasing a photo of Brady standing next to Harris and Tim Walz, and then they said in part, quote, the Pennsylvania for Harris team not
Tell her he's indicating that leg. He's indicating. Meaning every time I go to pet it, he comes back on me and itches my hand and licks my hand. So he's indicating his back leg. Mom, this is not good.
These people coming from other parts of the country, they're going to troop where they're knocking the door, drop where they're children, take off. They will say, how's mom, how's your dad, how's your kids doing, how's your son? And that's more important to you to touch when you have your community people doing that, and your neighbors where they live.
Meantime, we're watching Pennsylvania's Senate race, which is still too close to call. Republican David McCormick beating incumbent Democratic Senator Bob Casey by less than half a point, about 30,000 votes at this rate. An automatic recount does fit, according to Pennsylvania, when it is fewer than half a point. But the McCormick camp says, look, they have this in the bag. They don't think there's enough votes out there for Casey to make up that margin, guys.
So what's the next step, Ryan? Who's gonna push Casey to take a wallet shot? Do you know?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Casey campaign says that there are enough provisional ballots out there, and I don't know. I mean, at this point, they're going to hold on here. The recount, if it happens, it has to happen. I think by the third week, 3 weeks from now, and we'll see. So McCormick and Oz had a recount in their primary a few years ago, and that vote total maybe moved a couple dozen votes.
Right. But the key is it's the provisional votes which have not yet been counted, and that big pivot one where it does that. All right, Brian, thank you very much. Brian,
Sanders, he took to X yesterday to essentially blow up the Democratic Party, and he said, among other things, it should come as no great surprise that the Democratic Party, by the way, he is not a Democrat, it's an independent, which has abandoned working class people. You find that the working class has abandoned them. First, it was the white working class, now it's the Latino and black workers as well. While the Democratic leadership defends the status quo, the American people are angry and want change, and they are right. And you know what? Bernie Sanders is actually right on that.
Great job, you guys.
Too fast again to the camera guy because he let a couple person. He said, we invited all these outsiders out here to essentially be relatable to average everyday people because no one respects it. No one cares what they say. And there's this new talk people that I keep hearing on TV saying, well, the college educated people voted for. Excuse me? So you're speaking down to because you have a degree. By the way, that you want all of us to pay for, and the people that didn't go to college for, you think that you're smarter. That did not work so well. It's uneducated. It's not uneducated. It is either high school educated or they don't have a house the whole day. All you have to do is black voter service doubled in 2024, and then Latino support in 2020 was 35%, now it's up to 41%. So Trump is telling the Republican Party, this is where I'm leaving you. Now you spend the next 4 years continuing to show you can. Don't you show up for 4 years or 2 years. I also thought it was interesting that Joe Manchin, the centrist who Democrats are really going to want, he was trying to say this for the last 4 years. He wasn't trying to give Joe Biden a hard time. He was trying to say, we're jamming down everyone's throat with the New Green Deal. We're relying on the risk protections wasn't needed. And he has left the party, the Chief Justice anyway. Here's what he said. There's things some things to take away from this devastating loss.
Donald Trump didn't win just for the MAGA. He won with the centrist, the common sense, the independents in the middle. He was able to have a program that basically more people buy in at the top of it. But that's the middle, the power of the middle. That's what they want. Just like when you get to Washington, they remember how they got there. They got there by doing. They're reasonable, responsible, sensible people that are in the middle.
That's right. And we saw from the Huxley's voter analysis that where we talked to 110,000 people throughout the process. There were less than 10% of people this time who identified as independent. Ultimately, people are all there. And what's interesting, and as we look at, as we wait for what happens in Pennsylvania, 13 Democratic senator candidates outperformed Kamala Harris. For instance, in Ohio, Sherrod Brown lost to Bernie Sanders by 4 points, right? But Kamala Harris lost to Donald Trump by 11. So there are local people, there are state white people who won the case.
Did y'all see the clip of the review yesterday?
Totally.
My word, they still don't get it. I only heard one comment about how maybe we need to take a step back and think about Middle America. What's Middle America anymore?
I would just say Democrats would say, I'm not going to go with this in the back of my Trump every single way. We lost the House. And it looks like we didn't put the House. We put this in the Senate. The Senate got put down, so we got the White House room in victory. And I watched Congressman Hines yesterday. He said, we used to say Donald Trump didn't win the popular vote. Did Donald Trump win the vote? Donald Trump lost the House and lost the Senate. We called him a loser. Maybe that was, but that's not what it is. And I couldn't believe it is because we just sat there like, everything he said, I can't even counter. So we have to think about where we can make this.
I heard a lot yesterday. The reason he won is because we were better off. How can we vote for someone we know we're going to get the same that we've had the last 4 years?
It's that simple. And as we were talking about the view, I mean, some of the commentary about they rejected a black woman. Are you kidding me? Can you imagine Joe Biden got more the black woman than she did? It was not this dip-saving hatred or anything. Every single group that should not pull out something that
Sharp as always, Darkrai. I can tell one of your companions is quick on the uptake.
We talked about this before. We are no longer in the majority, but we need to work together. Donald Trump needs people to work together.
Good to see you, too.
And that's the guy that lost. And that's the guy that's the same guy who was going to
Nice job fixing up that truck of yours. It looks brand spanking new. Hey there, girlies. The name's Walter. My good old pal Arkwright and I go way back. He helped me out with a job once. Wow, this is a surprise. Never thought I'd run into a Kruger kid here. You ain't got much muscle to flex, but your eyes are sharp as a hawk's. But I take back what I said about you being quick on the uptake. If you think you can come at me with a toy gun, then you're in for a world of hurt.
Are both valid and enforceable. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin revoked the deal back in August, but the judge says he acted too late. The three terror suspects will now be able to avoid the death penalty by entering guilty pleas in exchange for life in prison. They must plead guilty to all charges, including the murder of nearly 3,000 people who died on 9/11. We are going to get reaction this hour from a man whose father was killed on September 11th. The Biden administration is reportedly racing from migrants served at our southern border before President-elect Trump takes office in January, and for good reason. Look at this. A caravan of around 3,000 migrants in southern Mexico are currently heading towards the U.S., and a group of around 100 migrants were apprehended in Texas after brushing the border just hours after Trump won the election. According to NBC, smugglers are enticing people to head to the border before Trump implements, quote, extreme security. Is set to open in just a few hours after the Dow surged over 1,500 points following President-elect Donald Trump's victory. Bitcoin also hitting a record high yesterday, over $76,000, and shares of Trump's Truth Social were up almost 6%. And finally, another squirrel is going viral after making a brief appearance at VP Harris's concession speech in Washington, D.C. yesterday. Right before Kamala Harris took the stage, the critter stole the spotlight by scurrying across the platform. In this moment, it reminded people of Peanut the squirrel, who was taken in by a New York man at the time before being seized by state government officials and euthanized. The internet weighing in on yesterday's squirrel appearance, one person joking that the DC squirrel was actually Peanut's cousin, while others say it may be the ghost or spirit of Peanut, and one user wrapping it all up in two simple words, saying, quote, that's nuts. And those are your headlines, guys. Did you see that squirrel? Yeah, at the concession speech. What is that about?
Just the imagery, because when you see a squirrel gathering nuts, it means it's going to be a bad winter.
Oh, okay. That's so. I didn't know that.
I heard fat squirrels meaning winter. Yeah, he's a needle after the organized school. I've been seeing this just slowly out because that first champion yesterday.
Please don't ever put the person in an apartment. Otherwise, for a week.
Right? Did they just see like you're traveling?
I've done the apple cider vinegar and the water bottle. I've dipped really deep in peanut. I've ordered all those things. You know that stupid pumpkin that hard.
When you come in like this tomorrow, just like a beekeeper, you want to come back.
The exterminator's coming back again.
Meanwhile, thank you very much, Bob. Meanwhile, the House of Representatives still in limbo after flipping crucial seats from blue to red. A live report of the possibility of a Republican trifecta. Unified government. Republican runs all of them. Sure.
Look at so much more than sales data. See that? Predictive analytics. How long have you been doing this? As long as you've been in media?
People know.
Using these type of cleansers could be damaging and stripping your skin. I use new Olay cleansers every day. It's soap, activate, and 3 times better.
Gotta get on it. Check out Select. Trust me, for peace of mind, it's worth it. Life insurance is too important to put off another day. That's why Select makes getting coverage unique. For less than $1 a day. Now get up to a $2 million policy with no medical and same-day coverage. Visit SelectQuote.com. We shall save.
I don't have a clue. I think I'll save it right now. Excellent. We'll catch you guys on the next one. All right. Peace out.